Today I will share with you some tips that how to think something in English, which is the first step to fluency. If your English is slow, weak, then this video can be very effective for you. Think about one thing. When you are going to say something in English, why is your English slow? Why does it take a long time to say a word? Because when you want to say something in English, you first think it in your own language and then translate it into English. That's why you take so long time to speak. But if you can think directly in English without thinking in your own language, you won't need to translate anymore and it will take much less time. But how do I think something in English? Let's talk about that. The first thing to do is to always keep yourself bound in English. One thing to notice, people who are live in English speaking country are able to think in English very easily. They are able to speak English easily because they are always in English. But everyone cannot live in an English speaking country. So, how can we always stay in English in our own country? Well, what you have to do is, you have to create an environment where there is only English. Nowadays, fortunately, it is very easy to do. So, what you can do is, watch English movies, web series, cartoons, etc. with English subtitle. Movies can be action movies, romantic movies, horror movies. In a word, whatever you like to watch it in English. If you want, you can listen music, podcast in English. So what happens? You can always create an environment where English is seen, heard and heard. Beside this, you can also read English newspaper, magazine, blog, etc. This will also make your vocabulary strong. And remember that no translate can be used on there. Try to understand only in English. At first, you may not understand many things. There is nothing to fear. You continue your practice. After a few days, you will understand everything little by little. One might say, I am always busy. How can I continue this? Listen. It doesn't matter how busy you are. You can do this in the middle of your work if you want. Whenever you get a chance, take advantage of it. Like on your lunch break, when you return home from work, it can be any time. Since you are creating an artificial English environment, you will notice a big change within a few days. Ever since I started this, I have noticed a good change by the grace of Allah. Hope you also get a good result. The second tip is to stop translate. Usually, what we do when we want to say something in English, at first we think it in our own language and then convert it into English. It takes a lot of time. It must be stopped from now on. If you want to say something, if you want to think something, do it directly in English. Whatever you see in front of you, try to say it in English. You can say at the end of the day, what you did whole day. Also, try to say what you will do tomorrow. In a word, try to say whatever you feel in English. As you can say, this day is very hot. Today was very tiring. I went to grocery shop, I went to office, I worked hard, and then I want to relax, etc. It is short, simple, but effective. If you don't know English about something, then try to say it alternatively. My tips for you is to always keep your sentences short and simple. No need to use any complex structure. Start speaking the way you feel comfortable. At first, there may be a little trouble, there will be many mistakes. There is nothing to worry, nothing to fear about it. Never give up. Continue your practice. After a few days, you will feel that you can do it easily and the mistakes will be much less. And yes, there is no need to spend many hours reading grammar rules. If you want to follow the grammar rules exactly, you cannot start speaking English in the first stage. No need to look at grammar in the first stage. You just start. Gradually, everything will automatically be correct. Keep one thing in mind. It is not possible overnight. It needs more and more practice. It will be very simple and effective if you can practice more and more consistently. So, these are my tips for today. Please let me know how you like the tips in the comment box. And if you have any question or suggestion about this, please let me know. And if you feel effective this video, then give a like to the video. Share it with your friends, and to get more effective video of this type fast, subscribe to the channel and keep on the notification.